Basically me writing about my first time with Niall Horan. Look at me falling asleep in Harry Styles' bed while I'm in a relationship with Niall Horan. Harry stopped me with a kiss. This is so hard. I'm about to break Niall Horan's heart and I don't know what I'm gonna Hey mom and random people on the internet watching this right now, it's Zizi and welcome back to Cringe with me. That's actually not like the official title of the series because it doesn't really have a title. But it totally would be fitting, you know? Because basically, if you didn't already notice, first of all, where have you been? But second of all, I've been filming this little series on this channel where I read through my cringy old AF fanfiction and it gets like totally embarrassing, but it also seems to be kind of entertaining. You guys have been enjoying it, so I thought I might as well continue it. So you know what to do. If you haven't seen the last few episodes, definitely check the links in the description down below and catch up with them, otherwise this won't make sense. The chapters that we're gonna read through today are full of holiday fun, but also full of cheating, forbidden kisses, and a lot of drama. So get ready. Quick little recap, we kind of left off after the concert in Berlin and after Harry promising me that we would meet again soon. I'm gonna get away, it's a new sensation. Harry didn't break his promise. Only a few weeks later, when we chatted like every evening, he had a surprise for me. During your summer vacations, the boys and me have holidays too for 1 week and we want to spend it with you. What do you think about the Caribbean? Lowkey was like the one place I wanted to travel to back then. Lowkey still is. The boys had their own jet, so they were at a special gate. I gave my mom a huge hug and promised to call her. Then I walked through the doors and gave my stuff to a nice air hostess. At the last door to the jet, I saw Harry waiting. I ran up to him and we hugged. We went into the jet where Zane and Louis were in a discussion about something very pointless. When they saw me, they also hugged me and finally forgot about their discussion. "Where's my Irish potato?" I asked. I heard Liam's voice. He doesn't feel good, he's sleeping a bit. "Liam!" I shouted and gave him a huge hug. Then I went into the cabin to look for Niall. I saw him sleeping in a seat with his earphones on. I smiled and took them off. He woke up and was like, "Little witch? Am I dreaming?" Nope, he isn't, but a 13-year-old me definitely is. About him, you know? Dreaming a lot. "Does it look like you are?" I asked back. He smiled and his eyes began to sparkle. "Yes, it's like one of these children dreams where I'm a knight and finally meet my princess." Too much cliché. Then he got up and kissed me. Because Niall really was sick, he tried to sleep again, but first they gave me a present. A new smartphone and some headphones from Niall. The same ones he had. I said thanks and used the new mobile to call my mom. Then Harry and me decided to watch a movie. One of our favorites. A funny love comedy called Love Actually. If you don't know already, like I literally rant about this movie all the time because it's like my favorite thing ever. Always has been, always will be. Because I had to get up very early, I fell asleep on Harry's shoulder and woke up when Liam said, "Guys, I think Niall gets angry about that. And by the way, look out the window." I saw the beach and the sea. There were a lot of palm trees and I could see our hotel. It was near the beach and there also was an amusement park near the hotel. I woke up Niall and showed him the cool view. About half an hour later we left the airport and a taxi took us to our hotel. We got our rooms and went to eat something. Niall and I shared a big pizza, burgers and chips. Relationship goals. After that, Niall felt a little bit better, but he decided to go to bed early. I brought him to his room and waited till he fell asleep. I watched the smile on his lips he kept till I left. I wasn't really tired and when I came across Harry's room, I knocked. Ooh, the drama is about to go down. I'm hanging out with Harry when I'm actually in love with Niall. And it's not gonna end well, let me tell ya. He asked me to finish the movie and I went to my room to get something comfortable. Harry already had started the DVD. I'm an advocate for keeping DVDs alive. They are like so old school and I will miss them so much like once the whole like Netflix and Amazon thing just like overtakes them. Even we had watched the movie 100 times, it was cool. When we finished, we talked about the time we hadn't been together. I lay down because I got a little tired. Look at me falling asleep in Harry Styles' bed while I'm in a relationship with Niall Horan. Oops, should have probably gone back to my room at that point. Next chapter. I said I'd always be there. I fell in love with my best friend. I think I'm in love. Oh my gosh, it's about to go down. The next morning I woke up from a noise, which sounds like someone was taking a shower. I got up and realized I was still in Harry's room. Harry came out of the bathroom. "Morning," he said, smiling. "Why didn't you wake me up? I shouldn't sleep here. Niall will understand this wrong and..." I began. Harry stopped me and came near me and said, "Don't get angry, you just were sleeping so cute." He took my hands and held them softly. I began, "But Harry stopped me with a kiss. I was so surprised and shocked, so I slapped him and ran out of the room crying. In real life, this definitely wouldn't be my reaction to Harry Styles kissing me, you know? Just saying. Back in my room, I didn't know what to do. I got a message from Harry, "I'm sorry," and a message from Niall. "Hey my little princess, feel better now? What about breakfast? It's so cool to spend holidays with you and the band. I love you." Suddenly, I knew what to do. Oh my gosh, what a classic song. Don't want to break your heart, want to give your heart a break. You went home alone, there were tears in your eyes. Ooh, I forgot this. This is actually gonna get like really emotional and really dramatic now. I dressed up and went to the breakfast table where the others sat. Harry looked away when I arrived. Niall was smiling and his wonderful blue eyes started to sparkle like always when we met. He was so cute and fantastic, but I had to do it. So I asked Niall to come outside with me. He stood up and took my hand. I saw Harry looking angry. I ignored it. On the way outside, Niall gave me his hoodie because it was a little cold outside. Oh my gosh, I'm about to cry. All the little details. Like, this is so hard. I'm about to break Niall Horan's heart and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got more upset when I saw him caring about me so much. I took Niall outside and started, "Niall, I think there's a problem between us," and Niall looked worried. I continued, "The problem is called Harry. He kissed me. I mean, I don't know why, but I think it wasn't because we're best friends," and Niall's eyes started to sparkle, but not in a happy way. He lost a tear. I've never seen him such angry and upset. "But he's just a friend for me and he knows this, but I think I can't go on with you. I mean, that would break his heart, even if it already is. And you're a band and you're friends, and I don't want to be the reason why you lose each other, so I think we have to break up." Tears ran down my face when I turned around and left him. Oh my gosh, just imagine this. I'm not gonna even like drag this story at this point. I actually think this is so sad and dramatic and I can't believe I kind of wrote this instead of just like happily ever after kind of story. This is actually... oh, I don't know. Anyway, next chapter. Whew, what an emotional roller coaster. I won't give up on us. I'm giving you all my love. Actually, one of my favorite songs to this date. I think it's so fucking sad and amazing. I went to my room and cried into my pillow. About an hour later, I heard someone knocking on my door. I opened and saw Liam outside with a big pack full of ice cream. He gave me a huge hug and did the only thing what could help me in that situation. He sat down by my side, put his arm around me and gave me new handkerchiefs when I needed. Oh, Liam Payne. I ate the whole ice cream and Liam comforted me. He said, "Niall feels very upset. You're very important to him and so he respects your decision if it makes you happy, but it doesn't look so. I wanted to be there for him, but he asked me to comfort you because he saw you cry. And he said I'm the right person to talk to in such situations and he wanted that you've got such a person." Even though I was such upset, I had to smile because that was the cutest thing a guy ever had done for me. I had broken his heart and he still cared about me. I couldn't believe it, so I asked Liam, "Really?" He smiled and laughed. "No, not really. He just wanted his hoodie back." I looked down my chattering body and recognized I was still wearing Niall's hoodie. Even though I was such sad, I smiled and boxed Liam. I felt a little better and nestled down in the warm, comfortable hoodie and in Liam's arms. In Liam's arms? What? Like Harry and Niall aren't enough? Now you're gonna get like the third boy or what? Anyway, here's a cute picture of Liam Payne. Actually can't believe he wasn't my favorite back then. Like, he's cute AF, you know? You love her when you let her go and you let her go. The afternoon, Liam persuaded me to go to the beach. He told me the boys were there too. I lay down next to Liam and listened to some music when I received a message from Louis. "Hey Sam, hope you feel better now." I smiled, then looked over at Louis and nodded. He smiled. I saw Niall was watching me. He looked upset and there weren't sparkles in his eye. I began to cry a little, then I saw Harry stand up and walk over to Niall and said, "Niall, you know, Sam is very important to me. I love her. But now she's so upset and I can't see that anymore. She's more important than me and I only can be happy when she is and she is happy with you. So please make her happy." Oh, so cute! Niall smiled and me too. I stood up and gave Harry a huge hug and when I whispered a thank you in his ear, I knew everything was okay between us. I gave him a kiss on his cheek. Then I saw Niall was standing there and I ran up to him and we kissed. "I love you," he whispered between two kisses and the sparkles in his eyes were back. Then Louis shouted, "Stop that!" and Liam lifted me up and took me to the water. "Time to go swimming!" I laughed and I ran into the water. I looked back to the beach and saw Harry standing there with a sad but bright smile on his face. You know, actually kind of mad that this drama like kind of went by so quickly because that would have been totally a perfect opportunity for a cliffhanger and just like keep you guys hanging until the next episode. The drama situation actually is not solved though. This will definitely come up later in the story. You just wait for it. You can stay with me forever, stay with me for now. When we all made a break on the beach, I lay down next to Harry. He was listening to music. When I took one of his in-ear headphones, he turned around and I saw a smile on his face. You're sure about all that? I mean, do you really come along with the fact that I'm his? He took my hand and looked straight into my eyes and answered, yes, I'll come along with that. You just have to promise that you'll stay in my life. I nodded and said, you've got a place in my heart forever. Harry Styles really does. That's cool. Only a little place would make me happy, and I interrupted him. No, you've got a first-class window seat. He smiled and we hugged. I felt his heartbeat and closed my eyes and held him tightly. Oh, there he is in black and white. So fucking cute. We found love, so don't fight it. Life is a roller coaster. Just got to ride it. We had a lot of fun and I was so happy that everything was good again. The evening we decided to go to the amusement park. We drove a lot of roller coasters and had a great laugh. I drove roller coasters with Niall and Ferris wheels with Harry, who was scared of roller coasters. They came along good, but I wanted them to talk. I bought a heart of gingerbread with the slogan best friend for Harry. Whew, guess I always was that girl who just like pushed everyone in the friend zone then, right? The boys gave a lot of money in a tombola and won a big teddy bear for me. At the biggest roller coaster I persuaded Harry to drive with us, and after I talked on him very long he actually agreed. A guy told us that we could get in but that we had to wait for a while till the ride actually starts. I quickly sat down next to Liam with my teddy bear so Harry and Niall shared one of the wagons in front of us. Liam smiled. Good job. We saw how Niall said thank you to Harry and how he said that Harry's a great friend, and then they hugged. Sorry, had a quick battery change, but now we're back. I smiled and Liam said, they both mean a lot to you. You're such a good friend for Harry and the best girl that Niall could get. I'm proud they've got you. And I'm proud I've got them. And you. You were so nice with me today. Even I've broken your best friend's heart. Yes, because you're one of my best friends too, and I already know that you'll repair his heart. We hugged when the wagon suddenly started to drive and we began to scream. After that roller coaster, we decided to go back to the hotel because it was very late. I saw how Niall and Harry, who carried my bear, walked next to each other. When they noticed, they came over to me and took me by my hands. After a while, I asked Liam to carry me. Because he wore his Superman shirt, I said, Liam, you're my hero, so you have to save me. You're a hero too, he answered. I had forgotten that I wore my Superman shirt too. So fucking random, right? There's a few cute, very old pictures of them together. Oh my gosh. And just like that, we're on to the last chapter for today. This is a very romantic one. You're gonna like this. This is gonna be really cringy to read now. Her blue eyes, I can breathe you in. No, I could not want you more than I did right then as our heads leaned in. Taste your lips and feel your skin. Tonight don't leave me alone, with my eyes closed, the moon above. Actually a fantastic song, and me reading this chapter of me literally imagining like my first time back when I was like 13, 6 years later and I'm still a virgin, is probably gonna ruin this song for me. In front of the hotel, Niall asked me if I wanted to walk on the beach. I said yes and gave the others a good night hug. Then I took Niall's hand and we walked to the beach. We took our shoes off and walked through the sand. We took some blankets from the beach chairs and lay down to watch the stars. We both felt that finally everything was good again. Niall asked, but there's a little question. I mean, do you think Harry wanted more than a kiss? I answered, no, he knows that I'm a virgin and no! And even if you wanted, I don't want to share this event with anyone else than you. Me too, and it's okay that you aren't ready. I'll wait for you, cause you're my only one. Gosh, guys! I smiled, but maybe you don't have to wait anymore. I kissed him and he kissed me back and I felt it was finally the right moment. We kissed and ... I woke up very early. When I opened the eyes I saw the blue sky. Niall sat next to me. He smiled and his eyes sparkled. Good morning, my little princess. I got up. Niall got red when he asked, so you think it was good? I mean, it probably was, not gonna lie. Yes, but now I just want to go back to the hotel. I smirked. So we can do it again. Oh damn, I don't even know what to say. He laughed and we went back. He walked me to my door and before our goodbye kiss he asked, what's about Harry? I mean, what will you say? Nothing. Well, if he asked me, I'd tell him the truth, of course. He nodded and gave me a kiss. I went in and took a shower. So I guess I'm gonna kind of finish this video right now because like I am really confused about just everything that I just read, but maybe you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you want me to continue this, and also what you think might actually happen next. Is the Harry drama actually solved? Are Niall and I gonna stay together? Well, if you want to find out, subscribe down below, click the bell so you don't miss a potential next episode of this little series, as well as a lot of other love-related stuff now that Valentine's Day is coming up. It's a fun time. I have a lot of videos coming this week. Also, if you want to stay up to date with me in between uploads, make sure to follow my other social medias. I'm really active on Instagram at the moment, and also just like my usual, very active over on Twitter with all my random thoughts just tweeting out into the world so you guys can enjoy them. Anyways, I'm gonna go and actually have a huge think about why my sex life back when I was 13 was low-key better than it is nowadays. Thank you for wasting your time with me today. Okay, bye! Last minute DIY hacks for y'all. All the best sayings for Valentine's cards in 2019. You're not Cole Sprouse, but I still like you. You know, kind of giving them a little bit value for them kind of showing you their affection. If you take me out for fancy dinner, the table might not be the only thing getting laid tonight.